Hello, very good morning, folks, racing folks. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Bombay races, uh, evening races, folks. The first race starts at 4:30. Uh, the races are full of average and mediocre horses, folks. Normally, it happens after the Derby or the invitation week is over at any center. Today, no exception. Except for a few races, the rest are Class 5B and little tired horses, I would say. So hang on to your money. There is a carnival on the 1st and 3rd, I think, April. Uh, for the Poonawalla, some special days are there to bet big. Anyways, going straight to the races, folks. The Midnight Madness Trophy Division 1 is the first race. It's Class 5B, folks. Normally, I try to stay away from these sort of races. There is a horse called Duffy. Now, Duffy, all the equipment has been changed, taken out, and he's running in a mile race for the first time. He's always working very well, so does his trainer says, and so does a few track reporters. But he never reproduces this track work on the races. That is the reason why the only plus point is he's running in miles for the first time without all the other equipment that may be bothering him. So you can get a chance. Number one, Malaki kind of ran okay. He definitely comes into picture. And there is a horse that can place is a Shah's horse, Dagger Strike. And Bhosle rides it. He's going at a very, very light weight on his body. That's about 3. I may look, but nonetheless, it's a Class 5B race. Don't put your hard-earned or saved money on this kind of races. The second race book, the Midnight Madness Trophy Division 1. Again, another Class 5B race. This character called Walter, he's been back down a few times. He kind of light frame horse. He tries to make a run out of it, but then has a very short burst and stops. There is a horse called Metzinger. I think so far he has never been tried seriously. He is also a very well bred horse and also a very good looker also on top of it. There is a hidden horse here called Zabrovsky. Normally Pacey does not give a mock race few days before the races and all. You won't maybe see his mock in the book, but if you go on a RWITC site, you can see his mock race. The mock race had a false start, I think, but nonetheless, with the blinkers, he ran decent. Plus, there is one more workout which may not be in the book. Only 3 days ago, 1,000 meters, he worked pretty decent. The blinkers has seems to have made some difference because normally he used to, by the bend, he used to leave the bit off, meaning the bit used to come off. But this time it doesn't look like. He is extremely well bred, very expensive horse. It's by Nathaniel, my favorite, sire of John Gosden, who won the Epsom Derby. So, but I mean, it's just a guessing kind of a thing. But if he improves, he can beat this field. No problem about it. Race number 3, the Pronto Trophy. The race should be between 1 and 3 only on the paper at least. Fortunate Son has been used as a pacemaker for most of the Pacey's horses because the the owner is the same, Vijay Shirke, for Supernatural and for other horses always was front runner, and the way his style is, if he goes in the lead, it may be very difficult for Great Guns or Dexa to come out and beat him. Dexa is coming off some sort of a big surgery. We do not know exactly what the nature of the surgery or how fit he is. Great Guns did run a decent race. The race, as I said, should be between these two characters only. The fourth race was the Shapurji Palanji Breeders Juvenile Colts Championship Grade 3. The one horse to really stands out is Christopoly. It looked like a semi-classic or a classic prospect. The odds won't be bettable, folks, 30-40 paisa max. There is one of my favorite See the Moon progeny is running See the Sun. The only horse who can upset would be Pacey's Dusra, See the Sun. I'll decide in the paddock for place or if there is some odds. The rest of them are average sort of a horses, folks. The fifth race, the Verbs Breeders Juvenile Fillies Championship Stakes. There's a horse called Waikiki. She has been running with some much, much better characters than. This is a very average, mediocre competition she is facing. So she stands a good chance. In my opinion, she should work. Again, Pacey's horse, Cappuccini, has been worked only few days ago. Pacey has kind of changed his training strategy for these two horses, one for Zabrovsky and one for this Cappuccini. Then there's a hidden horse here called Transcend. He was very good looking and I bet him in place that day. He unfortunately finished fourth. But I don't know why they have put K. Nazil on. That's a ₹1,000,000 question. Anyways, as most of you know, I decide I'm a paddock reviewer, not a paper handicapper as such. So we kind of decide. The sixth race, folks, the J. Rustamji Sopariwala Trophy for maiden Indian horses, 3-year-old only, 1,000-meter race. One horse kind of stands out on paper, a horse called Misera. Only problem is this trainer Atia's favorites and odds drifting and all that sort of things people play games in India. Atia is known for all that. If the odds are bettable and bet at last minute, see what happens. There is a horse called Signorita D. He is a well-bred horse. Running for the first time, maybe the only danger. And there is a horse called Misty. He is also by Cougar Mountain, also very well bred. Those two horses, first time are could pose a danger. Will decide in the paddock. The race number 7, folks, the JP Wasifdar Trophy. Horse number 1 was considered by his trainer as a semi-classic or classic animal. Then he went some problem and again is coming after a long layoff with surgery. He needs to see, but nonetheless he has a class to beat this kind of competition. The Wild Thing has been running decent races, folks. And there is Imtiaz horse called Pyrus. He kind of goes in the lead but kind of stops. Toussaint could be a good place bet if the odds are there. It's an average kind of a race, folks. The race number 8, folks, again a very, very mediocre class 5 animals are there. Intense Belief always comes with, runs much better with Trevor up. And there is a horse called Spirit Bay, very good looker in the paddock, been running very good races. I think they only bet him once because this 2 other times the odds were increasing. Do watch the betting trend on him. If a lot of money comes on his back, maybe I have betted him a couple of times, so I'm trying to get my money back out of it. The race number 9 was strictly a Matka Open nonsensical race for class 5 again, 5 years over. Scottish Collar won impressively, was second impressively. Only thing is he's less than 400 kilo horse. I don't much bet in that kind of race. There is a Silver Step, I think is the hidden horse in here. If the betting comes, Zarvan is riding that horse. If the money comes on him, kind of maybe a good place bet. And there is a Antia test piece, horse number 6, T.S. Joda ride. That could be another monkey in this thing. But nonetheless, folks, if you are winning till then, just leave the last race. Very simple. There is a saying in the racetrack, folks. You win some, you lose some, some you don't play, period. I still feel very sad. Most of you still finger around each and every race. At the end of the day, you won't make any money, folks. Very simple as that. So gamble sensibly. There is it's a so-so card, nothing super exciting about it. If the odds are okay, then Misera, Waikiki, and there is another horse. Those three, Fortunate Son. Those three look like a okay bet to me. Rest races are very average, mediocre horses. Even these three can win, can lose type of horse. Thanks for watching, but good luck. Gamble sensibly. Bye bye. You have a good one.